Hey Ronnie, how are you today?
I'm fine.
All right, it was great meeting you today.
Yeah, it was a nice event.
Very nice.
Yeah, thank you.
So what was really interesting in your presentation? You talked about the importance of including business in migration. Can you expand on that a little bit?
Yeah, to us, really, from the beginning, the business was the core issue and core sort of resource.
Right.
Because they usually these kinds of projects are sort of driven by business.
Right.
And the initiatives and all the decisions comes from business. So we need to keep a sort of good communication between us and the business in order to achieve what they want.
Right.
So, and that's really important to us, because if we build something out of an IT perspective, we end up with something that they might be able to use, but not really wanted from the beginning.
Right, right. What we're seeing is a lot of fear of migration, like a lot of IT-driven projects aim for one-to-one migration, but in the end, they fail to discover the actual business model. So I think including the business in the decision-making and in the project management and the follow-up is really important.
Yeah, and also the understanding of the platform from a business point of view, because if they get to sort of know how things work on IT side, it's basically it's communication that too.
Right.
So you need to be able to get them to understand what they are sort of supposed to be expecting,
right?
In order for them to actually make some requirements to begin with. They need to know what their boundaries are and what we actually can achieve together as a whole, and that's super important. We invited and also proof of concept the interactive, for example, way before we started with interactive documents, because of that. Because we said this is what we have now, we can customize in some way, but we can do this and we can do that. What are you interested in?
Right.
What do you want here? And this was very important to us to make them sort of understand their own requirements.
Right. Yeah. I believe there's a lot of fear of migration in the beginning of a project, but the ability to demonstrate value early, right? Early prototype, like you said, with your choice of the first, I believe there was an invoicing part of the project. Showing that value and showing that agility of change helps engage business and get business early in the migration.
Yeah, some of the anxiety also comes from what they actually have now. They probably have something that works,
right,
and that is already being output into end customers in terms of content, look and feel and stuff. Right. And I think it's common as a human being to be sort of a bit afraid to take a step out in the unknown, so to speak. So I think part of the anxiety is sort of originated from that.
Right. Yeah. Agree. Yeah. Anything that you would recommend, like, okay, before you start migration, do X?
Yeah, what I sort of regret we didn't do is that we didn't really help the business to understand that they shouldn't actually focus on the templates in the beginning, or more or less focus on how they work with the templates. That would be a big gain for us, because then we could build the basis for building the templates earlier. But now we've sort of ended up in a situation where we did both. And that was a bit troublesome, causing some glitches in between the relationship between us. So.
Awesome, Ronnie. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Great. Thank you.